It's fine. I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck.
Idgaf. Oh, I like this.
New couch. New couch. New couch.
Tummy full.
Are you sure this doesn't look stupid?
Oh, that's cute.
Okay.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I actually just don't give a fuck.
Well, I have a transition for. So.
Well, I'm just gonna keep saying it.
No, yeah, you don't. Period.
I don't give a fuck if you have a transition. I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
Is that egg?
No, it was a cat hair. It was a cat hair on your black shirt, but I know you don't give a shit.
I don't give a. I actually couldn't give even less of a fuck. TBH. I just haven't been giving a fuck.
Literal flying fucking space.
Yeah.
Like that one guy from Love Is Blind. Yeah.
Yes. I don't give a flying fuck.
This episode is heavily inspired by one of our best friends named Seth, whose last name we don't know. And that's because a couple months ago we were talking to him about the Olympics and asked him if he was signed up for the Olympic ticketing raffle. And he fake kicked the air and said, I don't give a fuck about the Olympics. And I thought that was really inspiring and brave. And so today, we're just going to list a bunch of shit that we don't give a fuck about.
It's been very, very apparent over the past couple of weeks in our day-to-day how little of a fuck we've been giving.
Yeah.
It is. I don't know if you guys could tell by the background. We're still not unpacked. And we don't give a fuck what you think about that.
We don't give a shit.
We give a fuck that it's still unpacked because we want to unpack it. It's still packed. We want to unpack it. But we don't give a fuck what you think about that.
Yeah, as soon as I saw those pictures, I forgot who Kim even was. It's very recent pop culture news. Very recent pop culture news. But I know you don't give a fuck about pop culture.
I don't give a fuck about pop culture.
Do you want me to fill you in right quick?
Yeah. What the fuck?
Kanye West. Okay. Megan. No. Megan the Machine Gun Kelly. Megan Fox, of course.
Megan the Gun Kelly.
Megan the Gun Kelly. Megan the Gun Kelly posted pictures on the Instagram for the first time in a very good bit. Mm-hmm. And they were basically they were like this. You're just going to want to blur all that and go check them out yourself. But they garnered some attention from the likes of, from the POV of none other than Kanye West. And so he texted her directly and was like, those pictures are fire. As soon as I saw those pictures, I forgot who Kim even was.
Oh my God.
Pause. You haven't been married to Kim in some time.
So
if you forgot who she was, why'd you bring her up?
Yeah.
Why'd you bring her up?
That's just suffice to say that you are still in love with Kim Kardashian.
Yeah. Also, here's the funniest part. Which is why at first I thought this was fake. And it could still be fake. We haven't debunked if what I saw was a complete and utter fake message or not. Because I saw it from Instagram, so I don't know, who's to say. But he sent her, before texting her anything, 3 Apple Pay payments of thousands of dollars, and they were all just No, they weren't. They were just screenshots.
I would be so pissed.
So she responds with, "Those are pictures, Kanye."
Yeah.
And he goes, "Yeah." He was basically like, "Yeah, but they could be way more than pictures if you let me take you out or whatever." Mm-hmm. She goes, "Those are pictures, Kanye." Yeah. And then he keeps texting her, and then you see the text change to green. Because she obviously blocked him. And then how do we know that they changed to green? Because Kanye posted the screenshots of the message. Like a fucking fool. Because
this how women be though.
No,
this how women be these days.
He doesn't give a fuck.
He doesn't give a fuck.
He just doesn't give a fucking shit.
Isn't he married?
Yeah, that's why I thought to Bianca whatever.
Yeah.
To Kim Kardashian. Shein version. You guys get it?
Don't hate the girl unless she's a bad person.
Well, she married Kanye, so yeah, she's probably pretty bad.
But you would too for a check.
Kanye, after wearing swastikas, No.
You used to look up to him.
I used to worship him in a way.
Yeah.
But that was before that
How much
incident.
money would it take for you to say yes? Right here, right now, say it. How much?
3 mil. 300 mil.
I was going to say, that's nothing to him. That is nothing
300 mil,
to him.
Fuck, shit.
Whatever, she doesn't give a fuck. And you know what? Neither do we. So,
Tell us what else you don't give a
Yeah.
fuck about.
this is some shit I haven't been giving a fuck about lately.
Okay, go off. Pop off.
All right. So, I've yet to see my gym crush since rejoining the gym, and I just, like, don't give a fuck.
No, you're not
Because
thinking about it
can't.
at all.
I just, like, don't even give a fuck. It's, like, fine. And if you know him, put me on. But I just don't give a fuck also as well.
Not that
and
she cares.
Not that I fucking care. Like, I literally could not care less. Don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
So, what about you?
The Beatles.
Oh, yeah. This girl does not give
Sorry.
a fuck about the Beatles.
I don't
Can
give
you
a
please hold that?
Why?
So you can have it close to your face.
I
Because
don't
was,
give a
I
fuck.
was 10 times louder than you last episode. I just be pissing with the door open these days because I just literally don't give a fuck.
That was mine.
I didn't know what was on your list. You didn't know what was on my list.
That was on mine,
This
and
could
that
have
was
been one of those things that normally when we do lists that we say the same thing. You go, oh, I also have that one. Why'd you have to take it so personally?
Stop saying I take it so personally all
This
the
bitch
time.
doesn't give a fuck.
No, because I don't actually give a fuck. I don't actually give a fuck. No, the reason why I'm so defensive over that is because the other day I said out loud, I've been just peeing the door open lately because I don't give a fuck. And I thought that was understood to be the one that was going to be on my list. But that's fine. You can have it on your list too. I don't
It's on
give
both
a
of our
fuck.
lists.
I don't give a fuck. Don't give a fuck.
All right. So it seems kind of like you give a fuck. What don't you give a fuck about? Let me hear it.
Pissing with the door open. Yeah, number 3, I guess. I don't give a fuck about Grey's Anatomy.
Oh, yeah. Any doctor show really for me, in my opinion.
I think I chose that one because it's like 1,000 seasons long, and it's like, have you watched Grey's Anatomy? No.
And is it still
I
going?
don't care.
I don't give a fuck, actually. Don't answer that. Yeah. On the potty of it all, I don't give a fuck about how much toilet paper I use. What, am I going to walk away
Yeah.
while it's still dirty down there? Nobody's going to want that.
Just like spat out of my cheeks. I just went, it's fine, I don't give a fuck, so keep it. Keep that in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I almost wrote this, but I didn't, because I do kind of give a little bit of a fuck, but reminds me of gas prices.
That's on there
'Cause,
for me,
like,
too.
What am I not
What am I not gonna get gas?
I can't not do it.
I
can't not do it.
I was talking about this with Josh yesterday because he was helping me
Yeah.
brainstorm.
Yeah.
On my drive over to Los Alamitos, I was like looking at the gas prices and I was like, "Ugh, that's a lot of money, but like what am I gonna do? Not get gas?"
Right.
The first one that he comes up with is gas prices, and I was like,
Well, like, the thing is, like, I do kind of give a fuck.
yeah.
It's not that it doesn't affect me, but it's
Yeah.
like, what are we gonna do? Just not
What am I?
buy the gas?
Am I just gonna not drop? Like you?
That's
what?
why it sucks.
Yeah.
Originally, that concept, like, of this conversation we're having, I had with Ree years ago.
Really?
She was the first person to plant that seed to be like, well, what am I not gonna, like, I
Yeah.
gotta get the gas. And that's coming from someone who barely drives.
Yeah.
So it's like, she really doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
She couldn't give less of
Yeah.
a fuck. Okay, anyway.
It's true.
But, like, yeah, it does kind of affect me, but, like, whatever. Same with toilet paper, because it's like, well, I do give a fuck how much paper towel we use, though.
Yeah, I'm talking about toilet paper.
TP only.
Talk about toilet paper.
Talking about toilet paper. All
Talking
right.
about my butthole.
Number 4, my job, low-key. Don't
I'd
include
second
that in the
that.
clip.
I'd
Don't
second-
include that in the
Won't
clip,
include
though.
it in the clip, but I agree. We've moved into a new place, as you guys know. We're not paying for water, so I've been taking long showers because I just don't give a fuck. I just do not give a fuck.
Don't give a shit.
Don't
Yeah.
give a fuck. And we're not paying for hot water either. So I really don't give a fuck.
Is that a separate bill for other people?
Sometimes it's part of gas because it's a gas heater.
yeah.
I don't know what makes it different for us, but
Don't know, don't care.
yeah, I couldn't give less of a fuck actually.
She couldn't gaff.
Idgaf. Yeah. We've been very nonchalant.
Yeah.
But you already knew that, didn't you?
What's that from again?
That guy with the really blue eyes on TikTok. I've been very nonchalant.
Yeah.
But that's what y'all wanted, right?
Yeah.
For me to not give a fuck?
Yeah.
Fuck is you talking about?
Dumb.
And then on the screen it'll go FIYTB with a bunch of exclamation points.
Okay, I don't give a fuck about March Madness.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't really get it.
Yeah.
I understand what a bracket is, and I understand, like, that.
Yeah,
but,
is it
like,
more than that?
Well, it's like, here's my question. Is that not, that bracket system, is that not how every sport works? Like, why is the bracket symbolism, like, so prominent in the March Madness season? Like, is a bracket and, like, how playoffs work not the same? No.
Okay.
Is the bracket system not the same exact way every team going to the playoffs works?
I don't know, because I just don't give a fuck.
Truly. Yeah. I don't know. It's just sort of like, oh, like, to show how each team is going to progress, we're going to show it in a bracket. And it's like, right.
Right.
Well,
okay.
Well, yes.
Well, yes. All you're doing is visualizing what a sport does.
Truly.
Yeah.
But
all you're
just
doing
during
is
March, like, I don't get. I just
paper.
don't care.
Yeah. Totally.
Graphic designers be like,
you know what we have rarely given a fuck about over the years we've known each other?
how we smell,
No.
how we look on our morning walks.
No. That's for later. That's later in the list.
What?
Presenting something we see as fact as a fact, or using a word just like however we want to. I don't give a fuck if it's not correct. I don't want to hear you try to correct me. I don't give a fuck.
I do. I'm always going to correct you.
I don't give a fuck. I don't fucking care. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
Izzy doesn't give a fuck. Izzy doesn't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck.
The last time I tried to correct her on any word she used incorrectly, she'll go, nah, I like my version better. And then you gotta just give a fuck. You just don't, you can't. Cheers. I don't really care about any sports team that is a team that I wasn't raised to like. So, like, I was raised on being a Yankees fan, right? I'm not going to watch an entire season of baseball for every team. I'm not even going to watch every Yankees game. I might watch one in person. And basically, if I find out that the Yankees are not going to the World Series or whatever, I'm completely tapped out. If the Rangers...
I thought you were going to say, I'm completely devastated.
No, I don't give a fuck. No, that's the thing.
No,
I just don't give a fuck.
About the Yankees, not about anything else.
Oh, well, like, a little bit, yeah, I guess. But, like, when the Rangers were doing super well, I was giving a fuck about hockey. And now that they're kind of sucking again, I haven't watched a hockey game since 2025. Because I don't give a fuck anymore.
The only sport game that I'll ever give a fuck about, really, is the Super Bowl. Because it's an event. It's not about the game. It's about the camaraderie and the drinking and the music.
A day drink for you more than it is.
Yeah, it's more of a celebration, and it's the only time that I can truly use the knowledge I have about football in a meaningful way.
Oh, like what?
Like when in between my sips, in between my drinks, when I'm paying attention to the TV, I know what's happening.
Okay.
And so I can cheer with people, which is what the camaraderie is all about for me. But that's the only time I give a fuck about sports. Every other time, who gives a shit? Unless I'm there in person.
Yeah.
even then I don't give a fuck. I'm drinking and I'm eating my chicken tenders.
We need to find a sports game to give a fuck about this summer.
I think
as
so
we
as well.
also promised to do last summer as well as the fall.
Yeah. Yeah. Good point.
One of these days, we have to start giving a fuck about that.
Oh my God. I'm done with it. The price of my specialty coffees. I don't give a fuck. I'm still gonna get them. And
I'm done with it.
I'm over it. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna start my day right. I'm gonna start my day right. I'm gonna be really happy doing it.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna spend that $9.
Yeah, it's up. It's just about up there now.
Just about up
These
there.
days, it's about up to creeping up.
My
Almost double
morning
digits.
cocktail from our favorite place is $8. Adding an extra espresso shot, $9.
Yeah.
Adding tip, $10.15.
Yeah.
And I have the $10.15 for that reason.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay. She doesn't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck about Coachella. Coachella.
Yeah.
I don't care.
I feel
Anymore.
like the line, and I don't even care to look for the lineup. Like,
I didn't even know it was out yet.
I have no clue.
It's soon, I think, though.
Probably. I would only go
April.
if I was, like, invited as a VIP. Otherwise, it sounds like it's not worth it. It sounds like hell. It sounds like what hell would feel like. Hot, dry desert with
Yeah.
a bunch of people that piss me off.
Sweaty, too.
And I can't even see
You
the
hate
music.
sweating.
I hate sweating.
And I know what's worse than sweating? Someone else's sweat on you. That's enough to make me just start to want to
Now
get
that
violent.
I give a fuck about.
I give a fuck about that. One time in middle school basketball, church basketball, what?
I had to add that it was church basketball. Was that CCD?
Yeah. After CC, you weren't allowed to be on the church basketball
You know what
team.
else you weren't allowed to be?
What?
Gay.
Now, I don't give a fuck. You weren't allowed to be on the church basketball team unless you did CCD.
Yeah.
I'll have you know. So, yeah. I was at a game, and I just want you to picture me in 6th or 7th grade with crooked teeth and rec specs, which were the sports goggles.
Hell yeah.
Because
Hell
I didn't
yeah,
want
dude.
my glasses to get
Hell
broken,
yeah.
and I could not do the contacts.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
So, I
Oh
had
my
rec
god,
specs.
I can picture it
Yeah.
now. So clear in my mind.
I had a rec specs and a side part and crooked teeth. What of it? Okay.
Was the side part in a side braid as well while you were playing?
Much of the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
And,
exactly what I'm picturing.
Or a high pony. And I just started getting into headbands at that time too.
Oh yeah, no, I know. It's in my brain.
So I was dribbling not gracefully down the court, and I get fouled by probably what you might want to picture as the largest woman in the world at the time.
Was it like another 6th grader?
And I want to use the word woman here because to me, that's what she was, although she couldn't have been legally more than 14. However, it seemed as though, from my POV, she was about 37.
Okay.
So, I did not just
They've
get...
been giving her steroids.
I did not just get fouled by her body. I got fouled personally, one-on-one, face-to-face with her sweaty armpit.
I forgot that's why we were talking about this.
It was face to pit. It was nice to meet you. This was my first kiss. My face with a huge girl's
I can feel it here.
wet and sweaty. And I was so mad.
I'm seeing your face
I was so
hit
mad.
into it like this. Slow-mo. All of the sweat is flying.
If you could picture the
It's-
slow-mo, but don't forget with rec specs.
Yes, and I know that armpit was not shaved. And if she was what seems to be 37 in a
Yeah.
14-year-old's soul,
Yeah.
she was not shaving her armpit. It was hairy. I know.
It wasn't like so hairy, but it was like, you know when you take gel deodorant, and it's like...
Yeah. You know who I'm picturing?
Can we say the same... What?
Yeah, sure. We could try. 3, 2, 1.
The
Beast
teacher
from the Glee.
from the...
Beast from Glee.
I say the teacher from the new Jeanette McCurdy book. But
That's a man.
Yeah.
I thought it was a female. Okay. No, I'm picturing Beast.
Probably something like that, but in church basketball.
Yeah, exactly.
Similarly, in a summer basketball game, I got squashed by a big one, rec specs and everything. But this time, it was like her body was hamburgered on top of mine, and all my limbs were like spread out from underneath her. And my mom took a picture of
Awesome.
it.
I'm gonna need that photo.
On her
gonna
flip
need that
phone.
photo immediately.
No, it's nowhere to be found anymore.
That's so
It was like
disappointing.
6 phones ago. But I remember looking at that picture and dying laughing. And I was like,
Is
my
it
mom's
something-
diabolical for taking
Yeah.
a photo of that, because what the fuck?
Is it something like that scene in Dodgeball where Justin Long is cheerleading and he's holding up the big fat lady and she falls on
I can't picture that off the top of my head, but I'm sure it's exactly the same.
Oh my god. Like that.
Yeah. Kind of. A little bit like that.
Thanks.
But it was like I was face down,
Yeah.
and then she was kind of like that, but like the other way. So it was like a cartoon.
You guys were kissing?
No, she was also face down.
Oh my god, that's funny. That's funny. That's funny.
Thank you. Yeah.
Is it my turn?
Anyway, I was really bad at basketball for some reason. But I was on 3 teams. I loved basketball. I was just really bad at it.
How did we get to sweat?
I didn't give a fuck. Coachella, sweaty people,
Oh.
sweaty people.
Well, my next one was
you.
going to be gas prices. But we talked about that.
Got you.
Here's something. I deleted my screen time app.
Oh my god!
I deleted Opal. I don't give a fuck anymore.
Really?
I do not give a fuck. I am in the stage of not giving a fuck. I also
Good for
think
you.
it helped me.
Yeah.
And now I don't really reach for Instagram or TikTok or anything when I'm like working.
Yeah.
And that's kind of all I need it for. I just don't give a fuck.
No, I fully need it, yeah.
Yeah.
I fully need it still. In fact,
It
I
just started pissing me off.
I open up Instagram in the Chrome browser now if I really need it.
You can't do that.
I
You
don't give a
have-
fuck.
My Opal wouldn't let me do that.
But I wasn't able to switch between Instagram profiles.
You
I
have a problem.
But I don't give a fuck.
Okay, surely. Surely.
I'm happy for you though. I'm really happy that worked. That 12-step program worked for you and your
Honestly,
yeah.
I kept getting pissed that I could only take 15-minute breaks, especially when I'm at the gym on the treadmill. Like that's only really the time that I use it during like the day to like go on Instagram and TikTok. 15 minutes is not enough for my cardio.
Yeah.
Because I hate my body. So I need at least like 30 to 45, and I can't take that long of a break. So then I'd get mad.
Maybe I really do have an issue.
Yeah.
I'll watch
Yeah.
anything.
Oh my god.
I'll watch any short form. I watched a 22 episode of Sweet Life of Zach and Cody the other day.
That's crazy.
I watched another 22-minute episode of That's So Rivian on TikTok as well.
No.
Cooking dinner. This was our old place, so it's been
That's
a little bit.
crazy to me.
I was having a great time. It was like really healing actually. Helped me slow down
That's crazy.
with commercials, if you could believe it.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Just put on the show.
I didn't know that was an option.
Put it on Disney Plus. Put it on whatever
I
we
didn't
have.
know it was an option until it was right in front of me on my screen, and it was like, take a scroll break and watch this. And I was like, okay. I watched a full episode of Sweet Life of Zach and Cody.
This sounds like more of a problem than just sitting down on the couch and putting it on.
I didn't know that wouldn't have been a problem, though. There's no problem. I don't think there's a problem. I think if anything, it was great.
In order to cook, did you have to have that playing?
No, I was gonna either scroll whilst I cook, or that was better because then I was able to... maybe I was cleaning instead.
I've been practicing being in silence a lot. Like, especially when I'm cooking. Not as much when I'm cleaning. Sometimes when I'm cleaning. While we're unpacking, I've been kind of in silence. Because I'm like, wow, I literally spend every moment of my day with someone else's words or thoughts in my head.
Yeah.
And I can't do it anymore.
Whenever I work in silence or do anything in silence, I always assumed that you thought I was a psychopath.
That's so funny.
I was like, oh, she thinks I'm, like, dull. And, like,
No.
weird.
No.
Okay, good. Because I got, like, genuinely, I got, like, oh, I'm sitting here without listening to music or anything. Like, she thinks I might be, like, a little bit odd.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, because that's what, if I listen to more than one podcast in a row, which I can do, if I do that, I'm like, wow, I really can't I'm not letting myself form any thoughts anymore.
Huh.
So if I do listen to one while I'm cleaning, then afterwards I have to just stop listening to something.
Wow.
Like, no listening. I'm just like, I think this all stemmed from me trying to write my own music and realizing that, like, I don't spend any time without something in my head.
Yeah.
Like, of someone else's. So I never wanted to take a break to try and write music again because I need stimulation.
Yeah.
And I just have to bask. And especially now that we're back in Long Beach, I'm like, I have to bask in the silence because that's what this place is all about to me.
Go to the beach, dude.
Yeah.
I went to the beach the other day and wrote poems.
I just don't... I love that. I just don't have time to go to the beach. We have to unpack.
Well, yeah, for sure, but
Yeah.
I wrote haikus.
That's
Just to give myself a little challenge.
I love that.
They
That's
were
what
so
I'm talking
silly.
about.
Okay, well, next thing that I don't give a fuck about is killing a fly. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
I'll
agree
kill
with
one.
that one.
I'll kill one. I'll kill a bug right in front of me. I don't give a shit.
That's the one bug I'm like...
Scram!
Absolutely. That one and those little fucking water bugs. It's silverfish type beat.
Yeah.
I hate those things.
I sent her a picture of one in my bathtub, and she goes, yeah, those things love water. I know. That's why it's in my bathtub.
Yeah. I was agreeing with you.
Those things love water. Those things.
Yeah.
They're...
They, them loves water.
They're... She, they.
Shay, they.
Tell them.
I don't remember if I've told this story on here before, but back in COVID, when we all hopped on Zoom during school, people at least in my school, since I went to a very liberal arts school, started putting their pronouns next to their name in class. And
Right.
I, at that time, was experimenting with my pronouns. And I decided... Somebody called me they once, and I was like, oh, that
Period.
felt really good, actually. I really liked the way that felt.
That's
and so
good.
I was like, I'm going to add that. You know what? Call me whatever you want.
Yeah.
You know? As long as you call me.
She's not confined to the...
I am not confined.
So, good for you.
Yeah. But so I was like, I'm going to put it next to my name.
Yeah.
She, they.
Yeah. Just
Just
to see
about-
what it feels like for a little bit.
Just about 4 classes later, my best friend sent me a screenshot. 4 classes of that same class, which I had twice a week. So that's basically 2 weeks of me going through all of my classes like this. It said, Shay, they. They sent me, I can totally, the screenshot has to be on my old laptop.
Yeah.
It's like a screenshot. Christina, and then in parentheses, Shay, they. And that's just how I identify, so I don't give a fuck, actually. And I don't give a fuck.
I wonder how many people saw that and they were like, I have to Google this new pronoun because I'm not familiar with this one's game.
Yeah, they probably were like, oh my god, look at this faggot. Look at this fucking queer. Oh my god. They're taking over.
Or that.
The gays are taking over. Meanwhile, I just spelled it wrong. And didn't notice. Any fucking who. Josh had me write this one down. I don't give a fuck about first world problems.
First world.
Yeah. Like whatever the billionaires are having a hard time about. I don't give a fuck.
Of course not.
I don't give a fuck.
That goes without saying.
Anyone that like complains about something that is trivial, I don't give a fuck.
Like everything we've ever complained about.
This entire episode.
Wow, we don't care about Coachella or like pronouns.
Yeah. Fuck your pronouns.
Oh my god. Our new neighbors are gonna hear you going, look at this faggot. Yeah. and then hear you going, fuck your pronouns. And they're gonna be like,
Joking.
we're just joking.
Just joking.
We're just joking around. Have a sense of humor.
So anyone, that was for my coworker Josh.
Yeah, that makes sense. Are you
Personally,
going?
yeah.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go again.
Two-parter? Go ahead. Go for it.
I just actually like don't give a fuck about role model. I'm hoping this will attract him to me. I don't give a fuck about role model. I like literally don't care. Whatever. I don't give a fuck. So.
On that note, I don't give a fuck about Lil Nas X. I can change me. But I don't give a fuck. I feel like you're not gonna love this one, but
Okay.
watching every single A24 film that's ever been released. Like,
yeah.
I'll watch like a few, but like, geez.
I don't even watch all of. I know there's some that just bore me to fucking death.
Right?
Absolutely.
Like, there are a few where I'm like, I can't just watch every single. Can I say something? Can I say something? Can I say something? I still haven't seen Uncut Gems. I don't give a fuck.
And I inspired John Safdie when he wrote Uncut Gems.
She said Josh Safdie.
Oh my god.
I was Josh Safdie's music.
musical.
Who's the other Safdie brother?
I can't recall.
See?
I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck.
I get it.
You know the Safdies wrote
Yes.
Marty Supreme on
Yes.
Christmas Day. Marty Supreme on Christmas Day.
The whole point?
Really?
That was it.
Is that why it's bad?
No.
Oh.
That was just like a very leading.
That was like a big selling point?
Yeah.
Oh. I forgot. I just don't give a fuck.
It's a Safdie movie. Yeah, no. There's just like so many ones. I feel like if I see that A24 is making a movie, I'm like, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I'm excited about that. But, you know.
But now I'm like, of course you are. Movie
Yeah.
maker.
They're like.
What are you making movies or something?
They've completely sold out for sure.
Wasn't
For
the whole
sure.
appeal of that they're like independent movie makers?
Yeah, which for the most part, they are. However, it's just not what it used to be.
Okay. The New York Times bestseller list.
Oh, everyone's on that shit.
I don't understand how you could be on the New York Times bestseller list and not even have the book out yet.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's a New York Times best pre-order list, if anything.
Agree.
Doesn't really say much about the book if people haven't even read it. And like,
And it
good for
doesn't
you,
say
and
anything
good for
about the
you.
book. It doesn't say anything about the book, you know?
And like, likely I've bought the book, but how is everyone on the list?
Every book a bestseller?
Any crap. Yeah, I don't know. When I see that now, I just don't really give a fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. Should I go again one more time, or
That's fine.
you don't give a fuck? Okay.
Yeah.
I love mint chocolate chip ice cream. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck that you think it tastes like toothpaste. Grow up.
It's refreshing.
Grow up. Mint is a natural breath freshener, okay? And when it pairs with a nice dark bitter chocolate, it's delicious and also sweet at the same time. And you should just learn how to expand your palate in a way that is more mature, because shut the fuck up.
Good point. I don't give a fuck. I'm a loiter. I'm a chill. I'm a be nonchalant. I don't give a fuck.
You don't give a fuck about no loitering signs.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought you were rapping something from a song.
Oh, cool.
I don't give a fuck. I'm a loiter. I'm a and an order.
No, we're gonna actually stop there.
And an order. I don't
Like-
give a I'm a order.
Does this answer your question? I don't give a fuck.
Does this answer your question?
You're being too chalant. Yeah, there you go. Cool. What's your last one?
I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
My last one that I don't give a fuck about is wetting my toothbrush for a second underneath the water before I put it in my mouth. Because to me, that's just an extra stupid, unnecessary step. And everyone who's like, if you
Are
don't
you
want
talking
your...
before or after the toothpaste application?
Who cares? Genuinely, who cares? Because your mouth, as soon as that toothbrush is in your mouth, the saliva produced is going to wet it enough. So you being like, if you don't do your toothpaste in this order, you're a psychopath. And that's just like something you read on Twitter once, and everyone who agrees is like, if you wear socks to bed, you're a psychopath. If you blah, 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 you're a psychopath. It goes shoes, socks, underwear, shirt, then pants. Like, stop with the group think. Just do shit to you that makes sense. And, like, to me, that extra step doesn't make sense, so I'm not going to do it anymore. Because I just, like, I don't give a fuck.
I was just raised that way. And also, you see how much dust accumulates on our shit all the time? I put my toothbrush under the water before I add the toothpaste, just in case there's some animal carcass, dead bug stuff on
Sweat,
there. Yeah.
animal feces, and yeah.
I'm not a fan of dust getting in my
Totally.
mouth, so.
That's valid, which is why I do two things. I have my toothbrush with a cap over it at all times, one.
I don't.
And
I
two,
lost that thing. So.
I vibrate it a couple times before I do it for that reason. To get off any, like, residual air that I don't, like, stale air,
Okay.
you know?
Okay.
So, but yeah, it's just stuff like
Sorry,
that.
I've just got to add residual to my favorite words list.
Okay.
Fucking yeah, bro.
Ooh, I think I just thought of another one.
Okay.
Misspelling a text because I used Siri to type it. If you can't decipher what I'm trying to say, then get out of my way. That's just like you're gonna just need to work a little bit.
In everyone else's defense, sometimes it literally makes no fucking sense. So, and that's it. And that's all I have.
Well, that's why I usually catch it and I go, wait, da.
Yeah.
And I'll like fix it. But like for
So
the
then you
most
do give a
part,
fuck?
no. For the like, I don't give a fuck enough to stop doing that.
Oh,
I'd
yeah.
rather like do that follow up text and be like, I meant this. But for the most part, I know you know what I mean.
Yeah, usually.
And my mom is the same way, where I'm like, wow, most of this is wrong, but what are you gonna do? Just be like, Mom, what?
You should have said this.
Yeah, like, shut the fuck up. Like, just figure it out, you know?
Yeah. So we just talked about ourselves, each of us, for a little bit. I think we're going to switch it onto each other. I have 4 things
Okay.
that I don't think you give a fuck about.
Mine were off the top of my dome. I didn't write any of my down.
You didn't write them
I
down?
didn't write any of my down.
Okay.
I'm sure I'll think of more, though.
You could do 4, you think?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
Do you want me to go first?
Yeah.
I know you don't give a fuck about the Brat album, and that's okay.
That was the example she gave me, and I agree. Thanks.
Yeah.
She keeps her sent from my iPhone on her emails because she doesn't give a fuck. She does not give a fuck.
Why would I give a fuck about
Yeah.
that? I'm not gonna delete it.
It's true.
Sent from my iPhone.
Christine sent from my iPhone.
Greater Los Angeles area sent from my iPhone. The other thing was I just know you don't give a fuck about Harry Styles either. And that's also fine.
Yeah.
I am happy for him. That's really it. And also, I saw that he kissed a boy televised, and that was one of my
pretty epic.
predictions. So,
I saw that TikTok.
so what?
That was
so,
lit.
I told you guys, and I
She
do kind
said
of
it.
give a fuck about being right. So,
Yeah, fair enough.
thank you.
She does not give a fuck whether or not you like Wellbutrin.
Wow. Okay. Whoa. So I know what you don't give a fuck about is leaving on the fans when you leave the house.
Yeah, I like my cat to be cold.
Well, you did
'Cause
that
he's
the last
sitting in the heat.
couple of days, and I
He's-
was actually wearing a sweatshirt today comfortably, and there was no need for a fan. There was
Well, I
no
wasn't
need.
even home today.
Right, and you left the fan on.
Yeah, because my cat is overheating.
Your cat is burrowed in.
Because he's overheated.
Your cat is today, earlier when I was wearing a sweatshirt in the house, because it really wasn't that hot at all, the fan didn't need to be on.
Okay.
Just saying.
I don't agree. I think for sure, like, the two other fans that are not part of this apartment don't need to be on. So I shut those off.
Okay.
But the overhead one, I think,
Chalk it up to air circulation.
chalk it up to air circulation.
Okay.
Yeah. And you said this one earlier. Do not give a fuck about the way we look on our morning walks.
I don't. I don't anymore. Yeah.
I'm starting to.
I know, and I feel like that should make me want to a little bit, but it's like, it's 7 a.m.
Yeah.
Like,
I think like it's
whatever.
getting to me that like I have so many clothes that I don't wear that I need to start actually making outfits every day rather than just like 2 days a week.
yeah. Here's the thing though, like, then that's more laundry.
Yeah, but
You
then
know?
that's more space in your closet that you could get rid of by not having as many clothes. But you have those clothes, so you might as well wear them. And by you, that's general you, like, is it me
Yeah.
as well?
But then, like, you're not getting rid of the clothes, you're just cycling through them faster.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm not
Oh.
saying the more you wear, the more room you have. I'm saying the less you wear, the less clothes you should have. Like, why do you have so many clothes if you're not going to wear them?
Mm.
And that's me talking to me. I can't keep buying clothes if I'm not going to fucking wear them.
I like
so
that point you're making.
I need to stop wearing the same shorts every morning outside of my house. Especially now the area we live in, there's a lot of cute boys that live over here.
Yeah, just about a pretty good bit.
Pretty good bit. I'd like
about a
them
pretty good
to
bit of
see
them.
me in the morning looking good,
Yeah.
personally.
I can't believe it's Tuesday. It feels like a Thursday evening.
Agree!
Right? Right?
What a
Yo!
Did you have,
All of mine
Are
were
you able
pop
to do-
culture related for some reason.
That's okay.
I was gonna be like,
I was trying to think of pop, I like couldn't.
all I can think of is like, I know you didn't give a fuck about Taylor Swift, but that's like, that was one, like, it was so obvious I didn't even want to mention
Yeah.
it. But I'm trying to think of like other. Oh, I know you don't really give a fuck about Cat's Eye. And I know you don't
You
really
don't
give a
give a-
fuck. You don't
you-
give a fuck about Manon leaving Cat's Eye.
No, I'm happy that Manon left Cat's Eye.
Here's the thing. I don't know. Like, now I'm thinking, could it be like because of a racist thing? Because of all the other
I don't give
celebrities.
a fuck.
Because of all the celebrities like standing with her in
Solidarity.
solidarity.
Yeah, I just don't think she deserved. This has nothing to do with race for me. I don't think she deserved to be in Cat's Eye more
Yeah.
than that little blonde bitch that put her whole bazoosie in it.
Emily,
Yeah,
the dancer
She
from
deserved-
Colorado,
She deserved to be in Cat's
she
Eye.
got voted out because people from
Thought she was ugly.
Korea thought she was ugly, which was like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
That's
what I'm
fucked up.
saying. And then Manon got in and
it because
she-
people thought she was hot.
And she missed more than half of the rehearsals.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't give a fuck.
And they dressed Adela stupid, and that's why she got voted out. And look at her now. She got her own label. No, she doesn't. She got signed by a label. Is what I meant.
This girl doesn't give a fuck about the summer I turned pretty. Doesn't give a fuck.
I don't care about the reality shows and whatever unless
She doesn't give a fuck about any show that I start watching by myself unless she starts sitting on the couch and giving a fuck about it. And she doesn't give a fuck.
no, because at the end of
even
that
then,
series
she
I was
doesn't give a fuck.
crying.
Yeah.
I was crying on the couch
Yeah.
with you.
I did my last one that was written down
is that you just do not, Christine does not give a fuck about other people hearing what she is doing, what she's listening to, or who she's talking to.
What? Wait. Wait, what? Say it slower.
She does not give a fuck if other people hear what she's doing, what she's listening to, or who the fuck she's talking to.
That's not true. I disagree.
It's so true.
Am I not allowed? So, I can't help but think this is in reference to last night when I was on FaceTime already with someone, and
I
then
wrote these all at work yesterday.
wow.
I wrote everything before I even left Los Al.
Los Al.
Los Al.
Los Al.
Los Al.
I kind of like that abbreviation. Hurtful. Crispy doesn't give a fuck about my feelings. Woo!
Christine doesn't give a fuck about my feelings.
It's not true. Nobody believes that.
They do.
Nobody believes that. I just don't give a fuck. The Wellbutrin works for me. I don't give a shit. You should know it doesn't work for me.
It is so malicious.
Bring
when
it up.
She says
Bring it up.
When she says, if someone says and mentions Wellbutrin,
That doesn't work.
She's like, I fucking hate that. It like doesn't even fucking work. It doesn't. It doesn't.
I said it so many times, and then one time she goes, "It works for other people. You can't just say that every time." And I was like, it's because yeah.
It was.
No, it's because like maybe I should like tone it down a lot.
The reason I like brought it up that time was because every time it would be mentioned, it would be more aggressive each time the way you would respond. And at that point, I was like, that shit's stupid. It doesn't even fucking work.
I think the last time we talked. No. Yeah. I think the last time we talked about it is because you were like venting about your meds, and I think what I was trying to do was be like, yeah, and you know what? And that doesn't even fucking work. And like, yeah, and fuck it. And trying to like support like your frustration.
But it did work for a really long time for me.
I think it just came off of me being like so anti-Wellbutrin, where you're like, you can't just say that all the time. Noted.
Anyway,
Totally.
we just don't even give a fuck anyway. So.
Well, I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
I'm sweating.
I gotta
need to
go.
change
I have to
into
go to my
not a
next
shirt.
shoot, my third shoot of the day.
Shoot me. How about shoot me in the head?
Yeah. Oh.
I don't give a fuck that our TV's on the ground and I haven't
do
been
give a
able to
fuck.
watch
It's pissing me
TV
off.
comfortably in some time.
Pissing me off. Okay. Love you
Gotta
guys.
go on a walk. All right, bye.